everyone, Namaskar and welcome to Sikkim Chronicle. We bring this report from the ongoing Sikkim Fest 2025 and of course from here Saramsa Garden. There are many artists who have come here to display and exhibit their craft work, body of work, and among them one of the artist is Maria, and you can see this beautiful handmade paintings which has been done by this artwork has been done by Maria. And of course we will have a conversation with Maria. Hi Maria.
Hi.
And thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you.
Tell us, what brings you here in this Sikkim Fest?
Hi, thank you very much for having me. So I have been invited by Mriru in an earlier stage of preparations. I'm very, very grateful for it. So he wants to always combine the tattoo and art. So he gives exposure to artists, visual artists like me or Shiba, to showcase our work.
Right. So briefly, can you explain us about your this artwork?
Sure. So I am. I would put it in the category of intuitive abstract.
Right.
I'm working with a particular type of line, which I would call organic line, which showcases in our nature. So my favorite example are mountain ranges. You know, we see Kanchenjunga every day, and when we see how it looks, it's a very uneven line. It's not repeating itself at any stage. Another aspect to this line is it's a rebellion against the brain's command, which means it creates certain sensations in our gut, which are not very pleasant in the beginning. And the idea is to harmonize the chaos that is there created by the line and bring the harmony into the piece. So it's easy on the eye.
So since how long we have been doing art?
So art generally I have been working on for 15 years. Earlier I was more into charcoal and painting realistic portraits or nudes or landscapes. But then at some point I thought, what would happen if I stop trying to recreate something and let actually my own gut decide where this composition ends and how it will look like, without having to make a clear indication from the beginning by drafts or imagining. So I'm testing it till date on me. It's been 2 years since I started doing it.
Absolutely. And you come from which country?
I'm from Poland originally,
But now you are daughter-in-law.
but now I'm Buhari,
Buhari.
Buhari in Sikkim.
So since how long you have been married?
We got married in 2019,
All right.
and we got married here. So this is another aspect
That's
that
great.
is
So I can see this, painting which is hanging up here. Can you explain about this painting?
Of course, this is my most recent work where I decided to go off of the color and move into some more spiritual aspect, which is a mantra.
Uh-huh.
So, like in case of Buddhism, we have Om Mani Padme Hum. My teacher, Tai Chi teacher, introduced me to Ryutai script, which is an Asian Japanese dragon script, and a mantra of purification and protection, which sounds like Toho Kami Wehitame, and it will be expressed in form of symbols, which are in the background of the whole work. And then again, I'm going in with the line that we were talking about earlier, dissolving it. But again, at the same time, the mantra, although dissolved, is being merged into the subconscious.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So how long did it take for you to,
This was a longer piece because it was the first one of the series. So I still had quite a lot of aspects to figure out, in a sense, how am I going to dissolve it properly? And of course, the notion from the brain was like, you should add more lines. But the idea is you have to stop where you decided to do. You cannot allow your brain to decide upon composition. So it took me, I think, the good 3 weeks to complete.
exactly.
Every day, yeah.
Right.
Work.
So it is oftenly said that the vision the creative vision of artist is something which a normal person couldn't, like, justify. So this is a beautiful painting, and I could see, like, you asking people to interpret or visualize and have an observation of their point of thought, like, on this painting. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, of course. So the idea is to engage the viewer into creating what is actually in this piece.
Mm-hmm.
From my side, I do not try to create one focal point when I draw it, because what I do, I work from every direction in order to stop my brain or myself from indicating something from my side. Of course, there are things that I see which other people might not, but in this sense, whoever comes to the painting and decide to watch it from a different perspective, something might pop up. That's why I'm not signing my paintings, and I'm not giving them titles, so that this sphere is open for everyone to decide what they want to call it.
Where does this love from art comes from?
I think it must be in the family. On my side, of course, my aunt is an artist. She has been my guide actually from the beginning, and somebody I was really looking up to. Uh, and I thought I would like to go in her footsteps, but I, of course, didn't know how to approach it until 2 years ago. Something came upon me, and I started to create the abstracts.
Absolutely. So, when we talk in terms of Sikkim, how do you see, especially people taking up this interest in art? Because we have like painters, artists, and we have Ovia Art Circle, an apex body of the
Yes.
artist. How you see the growth, especially in Sikkim?
I have to say that I see a lot of very talented people around, artistically, from the as a visual artist, but also musically. So it is. I have a feeling in your blood to create good art, and I see the appreciation for particular types of art, which is more the traditional ones. So the portraits, the nature, our beautiful Sikkim and landscape. Where we are, I think, still missing a little bit, or we are just opening up to it, are the newer ways of perceiving art. And I was thinking, why not give it a go and showcase it? But as I want to say, I think art wise, there is a lot going on. There are
Hmm.
a lot of options for artists to participate in competitions and also to showcase their work. Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Maria, for speaking with us,
Thank you
and
very
all the
much.
best.
Thank you. Thank you.
With Ashish, this is Nirmal for Sikkim Chronicle.